Right. Good afternoon to Dr. Mariam. Today we're gonna present about our final report. Our topic is about qualitative research on the impact of COVID-19 on fitness center in Malaysia, a pilot study in Klang Valley. And my name is INTAN ANISAH binti ZULGAFLI. My metric number is VIA 180008. And my coursemate is NURUL HIDAYAH, Li Wenzin, and Li Hang. Yeah, so next I will talk about our topic introduction. Next. Okay, our research purpose is to study factors affecting the fitness industry in Malaysia and ways to sustain their businesses during COVID-19. And the gap of the research is businesses facing a lots of problem with the MCO policy in Malaysia. People had to stay at home and the gym was forced to shut down, impacting the operation of the gym industry. And number 3, impact of the businesses. Requirement of social distance. The class capacity of the fitness center has been reduced by more than 50%. Second, client of fitness centers may feel that they no longer need to exercise in the fitness center. Our research objective is to determine the impact of COVID-19 on FC and to provide a practical guideline for many other existing gyms on how to maintain and grow the fitness center's business during the pandemic. I will pass to Hidayah.
So I will present 2.0, which is research methodology. For 2.1 participant, the population that involved is the owners and employees of fitness centers in Klang Valley, Malaysia. The size of our sample is 5 people, which is 3 are the fitness center owner and the others 2 are fitness center employee. The sampling method that we chose is convenience sampling because they are convenience sources of data for researcher. For 2.2 research design, the design of this study used a qualitative and explorative of the impact of the COVID-19 center in Malaysia. It's qualitatively offer the opportunity to understand the impact of COVID-19 on fitness center in Malaysia and to provide guidelines on how to maintain or grow the fitness center business during the pandemic. First of this is the exploration to gain richer understanding of the experiences. And interview were conducted with a semi-structured system which allow us to ask in detail, follow-up and additional question. The interview question consists of 10 questions for fitness center owner and 10 questions for fitness center employees. We did ask some additional questions to the participant during and after the interview being done by contacting them through WhatsApp. So you can refer to APPENDIXC for the question of the interview. For 2.2, which is procedure, first we will find and contact the participant by their social media or by WhatsApp. Then followed by giving them the consent form and we will brief a detail of our research, especially our objective. And then after they agree to participate in this research, we will conduct an interview through online platforms such as Zoom meetings, Skype or Google Meet, since we are still under movement control order because of the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the researchers will be the moderator to ask the question to the participant, while others researcher will handle the audio and take notes to collect the data and information needed from the participant. All response will be analyzed, mean whether the responses are enough to answer the research objective. After the data has been collected, we transfer the data from the audio recording into transcript. Then we recheck and we read transcript several times to make sure we did not adjust any original answer from the participant. And you can refer Appendix C for the transcript of the interview. For the last part of research methodology is 2.4 data analysis. We will extract beneficial statistic from data and the and selection based upon the data analysis. To analyze and interpret data, we read through the transcript carefully and we will repeat the process of browsing and reading transcript several times. Then we will not miss any important point. After that, we will read through every sentence in the transcript and identify the main theme and primary theme. We classified the sub-themes that are related to each other in each category and into their respective theme which related to our research objective. For the next step, we count the frequency of the theme from each category that has been discussed by the team member and we arrange the theme according to the frequency. And finally, we made discussion and interpretation on the theme that we had decided was suitable and present the result in the conceptual framework. So I pass to the next presenter.
I will present the results and discussions. Based on the data we have collected, we have summarized the impact of the pandemic and the solutions. The next pandemic impact, the most repeated sub-theme answered by interviewee is employer movement. Most of our participants mentioned that many staff quit their jobs due to COVID-19. The second highest frequency is income changes and clients reduced. The third most repeated sub-theme is working hours and workload increased. The last sub-theme is passenger flow as people's willingness to go to the fitness center has decreased compared to previous times. Next. Solutions. The highest repeated frequency is online business. The interviewee informed that this online business is much safer and efficient for the customers. The second highest repeated frequency is business diversify as they need to have a new business strategy. The third highest repeated frequency is clients management is order to rating the customers. Next came client schedules, employer management, promotion, and financial support, all of which had the same date according to the results. The last one is follow-up. Since the pandemic, everybody has to follow up, including individuals and business. Next slide. It's discussions. Next. The purpose of this study is to understand the impact of COVID-19 on fitness center and how they should overcome this issue caused by the pandemic. After this research, this finding might be useful and hopeful at the fitness center for their better understanding. Therefore, they could prepare themselves to face this situation. Next slide. Limitation of the study. There are a few limitations from this study. First, difficulties contacting the participants since the pandemic needs everybody to stay at home. Second, the interview season was postponed a few times because of the MCO and the HIDAYAH facility. Third, there are reluctant to share more as they are afraid other competitors might follow their business idea. The last one is the internet connection is one of the largest problem. Next, guys, is Lihan.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Li Hong. I will continue to present the conclusion part. Next. This research results shows that the main impact of COVID-19 on fitness center few part, which is employee movement, income change, clients reduced, working hours, workload increased, and passenger flow. This pandemic caused many changes in gym business, as there are many clients and employees reduced. As a result, these businesses are making a large loss that forced them to cut the employee salaries or retain them. On the other hand, the employee workload has increased because they need to do more extra tasks like sanitary place and equipment. Next. So it's also the solution part. Next. Oh no, sorry. According to the information we gathered and analyzed from the transcript from the data, as we know, they are dealing with the pandemic issues and how, as we can see, there are few ways: is online business diversify, clients management, clients follow client schedule, and employee management through promotion and get financial support and follow SOP. Throughout this research, the members has spoken back about the growth of our research and supplied us for these informations. Next. So all in all, online business is the main solution for this pandemic for the fitness centers, as it's much safer for the customer and fitness center to follow SOP. Furthermore, they also need to have more plans like promotions and different programs to maintain current customer and attract new customers. Besides that, the government's financial support has helped the fitness center a lot to maintain their business. That's all for the conclusion.
Alright, I will continue with the appendix. So appendix contains appendix A, which is question for fitness center owners and staff. Appendix B, details of the participants. Appendix C, interview transcript. Next. So for the appendix A, here is the question for fitness center owner. We got 10 question, as you can see here. And second, next. Here is the question for fitness center staff. Also got 10 question. Next. So here is the appendix B, which is the details of the participants. Here is the example of one the participants, which is Muhammad Firdaus bin Muhammad Sahih, the owner of the Absolute Wellness Malaysia. Next. So this is the appendix C, the interview transcript. Interview transcript for Muhammad Firdaus bin Muhammad Sahih, fitness center owner. So we already code the interview session with the employees movement, client reduce, online business, income changes, client management, financial support, and business diversity. So we already did the transcript for all the interviewers. Next. So here is the references. And next. Thank you. Thank you, Doctor. That's all from me and my group. Group G.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Hello,
you.
everyone.
You guys have any question, can just write in the forum.